The Young and the Restless Wednesday, September 11 spoilers, Phyllis sends SOS, Mariah uncovers stunner, Lucy busted, Nick sends snooper to cottage, Sharon out of control, Chelsea's counterreaction, Adam hopeless and Nick's scheme. Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless Wednesday, September 11 spoilers, Phyllis sends SOS, Mariah uncovers stunner, Lucy busted. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, September 11 reveal that Phyllis Summers will decide she won't tolerate any further of Sharon Newman's deranged jest. Sharon keeps having public outbursts and is directing her wrathfulness at people Phyllis cares about. That's why Phyllis will shoot an SOS to Nick Newman and advise him that commodity must be done. Sharon is easily bad and could escalate effects in a horrible way if she continues on this path. Nick has formerly been growing decreasingly concerned about Sharon and the possibility that she's not on her meds, but he'll solicitude indeed more after Phyllis' rearmost warning. In the meantime, it looks like Mariah Copeland will get sneaky at the cabin and try to figure out if Sharon has been taking her meds regularly. Mariah will be taken suddenly by what she uncovers, but this may involve further than just Sharon's tradition issues. Since Sharon will have a Nick fantasy and presumably talk to Cameron Kirsten again, Mariah may witness an unsettling moment and sweat her mama's losing her grip on reality. Coming on Wednesday's Young and the Restless occasion, Daniel Romalotti Jr. will bust Lucy Romalotti for lying forwardly again. Lucy might make up some story and in trouble to get out of moving to Portugal, or perhaps this will involve a plan to see Faith Newman behind everyone's back. Either way, Daniel will realize Lucy is resorting to further deception and not learning her assignment when it comes to adhering her parents. It could make Daniel give indeed more aloud to the idea of moving to Portugal with Lucy and Heather Stevens for good. Unfortunately, it may be too late to escape the reign of terror that unmedicated Sharon is unleashing. Our prognostications point to Sharon making some bold moves with major consequences, so stay tuned for updates on all the chaotic news to come. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Nick will have to go into idle mode as the action heats up down the road, so stay tuned. The Young and the Restless Tuesday, September 10 recap. Nick sends snooper to cottage, Sharon out of control. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Tuesday, September 10, reveals that Adam Newman will feel off to Nick Newman after a business meeting at the GCAC. Once Sally Spectra appears and Nick picks up on the pressure, he'll see that there's trouble in paradise. Phyllis Summers will come on and pound over what's being said in Adam's near battle with Sally, but Nick will just want to stay out of it. Meanwhile, Adam will take Sally to the Demesne and fight for their future together. Sally will stand her ground when it comes to breaking up, since Adam has no impulse control and will always love Chelsea on some position. Sally will talk about realizing that she's not the only bone who understands Adam, since Chelsea understands him too. Despite Adam's repeated pleas to fix effects between them, Sally won't be interested. At Society, Connor Newman will pick up on the fact that Billy Abbott hasn't been coming around as important. Chelsea Lawson will try to act like they're just taking a little break, since they're both so busy these days. Still, Connor will worry it's because of him, and will quiz Adam about Chelsea's bifurcation with Billy once his pater arrives. Chelsea will reiterate that it's just a break, but Connor will have questions about Sally and Adam's relationship next. Although Adam will sidestep questions and help Chelsea offer vague defenses, Connor will get frustrated and leave the table to wash his hands. Chelsea and Adam will admit that they've to keep a lid on the real reason for all the drama. In the Demesne again, Sally will leave Billy a voicemail in expedience that they can talk soon. At Crimson Lights, Sharon Newman will meet with Mariah Copeland and mention some Cassidy first lines, but she'll forget what they were talking about moments laterally. Once Mariah leaves, Lucy Romalotti will encounter Sharon while Daniel Romalotti Jr. is reacquiring commodity from the auto. That'll give Lucy a chance to ask if she can see Faith one further time to apologize and give her the letter she's been working on. Sharon will contend Faith wants no contact, but Lucy will assume Sharon is keeping them piecemeal because of what happened to Cassie Newman. After Sharon blows her top over Lucy, throwing Cassie's memory in her face, Daniel will intermediate and get Lucy out of there. Once Lucy makes it home with Daniel, she'll rant about Sharon and condemn Daniel as well, since his once miscalculations are affecting her now. Back with Nick, he'll feel upset about Sharon as he quizzes her about what happened with Lucy at the coffee house. Sharon will defend her conduct and make it clear that Nick should be on her side. Subsequently, Nick will sit down with Mariah and consider the possibility that Sharon might not be taking her meds at all. Maria will admit that's an option as Nick convinces her to look into what Sharon was specified and if she's been taking her specifics regularly. Nick will point out that Maria has further access to Sharon's place than him, so she'll decide she's on board with probing for her mama's sake. At the GCAC, Sharon will lash out when she bumps into Phyllis and Heather Stevens, so Heather will dispute with her before leaving in a huff. Phyllis will stay behind to clash with Sharon alone and will set her off when she mentions that Sharon isn't herself these days. Sharon will take miff over Phyllis, inferring that she's the problem, and will advise Phyllis to make her family back down. After Sharon storms out on Tuesday's Young and the Restless occasion, Phyllis will murmur about how the insanity has to stop as she gets out her phone to make a call. Once Heather addresses to Daniel at home, they'll redress the idea of leaving for Portugal. Heather will suppose perhaps they should consider calling Nearly Differently home, since they may no way have any peace else. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon will lead to some terrible news soon, so we'll bring you updates on all the drama and prognostications on how far she'll spin out. The Young and the Restless Tuesday, September 10 update: Chelsea's counter-reaction, Adam hopeless and Nick's scheme. The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Tuesday, September 10, reveals that Nick Newman will deal with further fears about Sharon Newman's internal state. It'll leave Nick allowing Sharon may have prevaricated about getting back on her meds, so he'll raise that possibility to Maria Copeland intimately. Nick will contend that they've to find out the real story, both for Sharon's safety and for the safety of those around her. Sharon has done some wild stuff when she was off her drug in the history, so Nick won't want history repeating itself and causing ruinous news. Maria will agree that Sharon still seems off, but she'll suppose it feels underhanded to carry out some secret plot. Still, Sharon is just going to lie again if they flat out ask anything, so Mariah and Nick's scheme should do. At Sharon's house, she'll ultimately have a daydream involving another Nick smooch. Sharon will lock lips with her former honey inside her own mind, so Cameron Kirsten will no doubt dissect what that means and keep pushing her buttons. Other Young and the Restless spoilers say Chelsea Lawson will face further counter-reaction, so this might involve coming clean to Chloe Mitchell about the events in Maryland and defending her conduct. Chloe lately got updates on Sally Spector's split from Adam Newman and was pleased that she was relieved of him. At the same time, Chloe abominated to see Sally in so important pain. Now Chloe may lash out at Chelsea for causing Sally's anguish, betraying Billy Abbott, and getting tangled up in the wastes with Adam again. Chelsea hates that she cheated, but she'll maintain that her night with Adam was about booze and collective comfort over Connor Newman. Of course, Adam admitted to Sally that it was incompletely about love, so is the same true for Chelsea deep down. Sally washed her hands of Adam, but she may clarify her station when she crosses paths with him. Young and the Restless suckers can anticipate Sally to reach a decision about whether she can reunite with Adam, but it sounds like she formerly made it and will stand by that choice. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Adam and Sally's future is looking bleak right now, but could there still be hope down the road? Anyhow, our prognostications point to Sally trying to move on with her life in the meantime. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.